This is the fire hydrant at the cul-de-sac Martin Place. Again, you can see quality work to secure all the valve standpipes. So this is a stretch of Upper Falcon. Again, not a huge problem right now, but over the years this will continue to deteriorate and fall apart. Virtually every standpipe valve, hydrant valve along Falcon is, 12 to 16 inches above the grade. Most of them are tipped over, bent. That causes a real problem when you try to use the valve. You try to shut it off for whatever reason. So that's a lot of money sitting right there. And that doesn't look like a big kink in that, but you're going to see some where they're virtually 45 degrees. Okay, we're getting ready to go down Buffalo Drive, which is one of the main thoroughfares here, and you'll see the most extensive damage to the hydrant and valve standpipes. Most of these that you're going to see in the next minute or so are inoperative. Mike and Stacy Petula, who manage our water system, have done an awesome job of documenting all the details that I'm showing you here, and can answer virtually any question and give you a real good idea of the magnitude of the water system in Trail Ridge. Okay, I'm just kind of walking inside the pump house. A couple things jump right out at you. There is no drywall, no finished wall or ceiling. It has the insulation. I wish you could feel the heat in here, but it's got to be 100 degrees. And this is our fire hazard. Real quality work here. We installed an electric baseboard unit right over top of the insulation. You kind of see how the insulation's starting to melt a little bit. I guess it melts and then eventually it catches fire, I guess. This is something that's going to have to be addressed. It's got to be addressed this year. This building, it doesn't meet code, doesn't meet any of the specifications designed by Sunrise Engineering, and it's not only a fire hazard, but potentially the heat buildup in this room will fry at some point this very expensive electronic digital pump system. The pump system itself works pretty well. I will say Sunrise Engineering did a pretty good job with the overall design. That is our chlorination pump and tank. I don't think we've ever needed that. And again, we've blocked off the louvers for the winter, but I guess we need to open those up, so we'll be taking care of that very soon. Okay, that's the pump house. Okay, just for completeness sake, this is the first of two deep well pumps. You're not going to be able to see the second one because I'm not going to run all the way over there, but it is basically over very close. I think it's within 20 feet of US 89. It's in that general area over there. You might be able to see it. That will have to be removed, by the way, when YDOT comes in and widens that road. That pump will have to be removed. Okay, and we're going to head on, look at a few more standpipe issues, and pretty much wrap this up. Again, we're going to cover a few more of the more critical standpipe problems. This one here is completely cracked. It's open. This is right on Buffalo Lane. We'll be looking at a few more. You've seen pretty much the worst of it. Okay, we're at the intersection of Buffalo Drive and Redtail. A couple of standpipes here. I believe that one isn't even connected, but again, Mike and Stacy can give you that. I'm going to guess, just looking at this standpipe, that's going to be really difficult if we have to perform an emergency isolation of part of our system. Yeah, that's going to be pretty hard to turn that valve off, but I don't know. That's just me. Okay, we are on Buffalo and Upper Ridge Road, formerly Shirus Road. Just looking at a section here. This was identified by the asphalt repair guys as the cracks are not repairable. This whole area here has to be excavated, recompacted, and asphalted with 3 inches. Kind of improves at this point. I think if you notice, a lot of the corners experiencing the worst effect of settling. This area here eventually will have to be excavated up. It's got a few years to go, maybe. Okay, I'm still on Buffalo Drive. I'm going to show you some more pretty significant asphalt damage. Again, it's on the corner. A lot of cracks filled last year. It's done a pretty good job, but you see the cracks all along the near the edges of the highway. You can see there's a lot of settling here. This will last a few years. The crack filling does buy us some time, but ultimately, and here we go. This is where we decided to stop the crack filling, because all of this area has to be excavated and new asphalt. It's sort of wavy, pretty typical deterioration. I think that's pretty much here. Just for a little background, this is the lot number 1 property. This is the commercial property that you can read about in the DCCRs. This was some deal that the developer made with the original owner of this subdivision, or had a farm here. I'm not quite sure what the deal was. We called it the courthouse. The name of the guy was Court. Oh, wait a minute, now look at that. There you go. There's a above ground propane tank within the Trail Ridge subdivision. Now, according to the CCRs, lot number 1, as well as Spurlock properties, I think Dave Spurlock still owns 2 properties, are exempt from the covenants within the CC&Rs. So I guess that's why lot number 1 can have an exposed, not buried propane tank. They also are not obligated to pay any of the maintenance fees, snow removal, HOA fees, what have you. That's just a little side note. And now we're going to head over to Salt River Cove so we can see how you properly install valve standpipes. They did it right over there, so it'll be a good idea to show that, and then we'll wrap up this video. Thanks. Okay, we're over at Salt River Cove, and this is a quality job. You can see the hydrant is pretty much surface flush with the surface. They've used backfill with 2-inch stone. Here is the shutoff valve. You know, you're gonna be hard pressed to plow over that. That's a quality job, and all of the hydrants and valves in Salt River Cove are constructed to this quality. Okay, that's pretty much it. We'll be ending this right here.